Hello guys, I'm right in front of the English Channel, one of the busiest maritime ways in the world. So today is a good opportunity to talk about logistics. As a committed trader, what you can do to sign a contract. When you come to execute the contract, you're gonna need a good logistics team. When I talk about logistics, I talk about warehousing, I talk about shipping line, I talk about clearing agents, I talk about containers, I talk about shipping lines. All those guys involved to help you transport the goods from A to B. They're very important. You don't own any truck, you don't own any shipping line, you don't own any containers, you don't own any cargo. So you gotta use those kind of service providers to help you to execute your contract. They're very important. If you work hard with the farmers on the farm gate, in the bushes, fighting hard to get the right good for you, get the right products, and you really put all your energy to get the good. I can tell you that's not easy task to do because you want to get a lot of middlemen from the farmers trying to trick you and a lot of fight. You got to be a lot of fight involved with it. You got the good, put them in trucks and transport them from the farm gate into the big cities. I thought at this stage, now I done the hardest part of the job. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna stay home and then relax. If you do that, you may make big mistake. I can tell you when you get to the port, that's where the work we're gonna start, because there's a lot of procedure to follow to be able to get to the vessel, and the vessel will carry it all the way to where you want. Where is the final destination? So the logistics are very important, and that's where a lot of hard work gotta get in, and a lot of planning, and have a good relationship with your safe provider when it comes to logistics. First of all, before when you're good, you have a contract. For example, you need to ship the good in 2 weeks time or a month time. You work hard to get your good, bring them in the warehouse. And then one first step you're going to do, you're going to try to find the right shipping line with the right safe rate. You enter for that, we're in the business to get the best, who give us the best service for the best rate. So you're going to go through different shipping lines to ask for the quotations, and then we send you the offer. You're going to go through the quotation. I'll tell you to be very careful, because they can give you a very, a first page where the freight look very attractive. But when you go behind the second page, there'll be a lot of hidden costs. If you had up all the costs, you might have more. It could be more expensive. So you need to get used to the offer given by the shipping lines to be able to get the right overall, because sometimes what they do, they give you one part of the cost, and then the other small cost is behind. So you got to be familiar to the offers and go through all the pages and go and ask them, this is part of the offer. This is part of the offer. Be sure to confirm, because if you assume or you don't know and you go for them after when they're going to send the bill, you're going to be disappointed. So study very well all the offer you receive. At least you got like four or five shipping lines that go to your port, local port where you are, ask for the best rate for the best shipping line. They will send you the offer. Go through them and choose the one who will give you definitely the best rate. Go also for the one who give you the shorter transit time, because as well is very important, because we are racing to be able to deliver on time. So the one who give the shortest transit time is the one you go for him. And the thirdly, the one to have a regular departure. I think there's a different element you have to take into account to decide if you're going to go for which shipping line. The one give you better safe rate, the one giving you the shortest transit time, and the one also have regular departure from the port. Those three things, if you got the one give you all of these, then you go for the person. But it's very rare to get the one that gave you all of these ones. The one that has on time, the shortest transit time is more expensive. The one that got regular departure is a bit cheaper, but is not reliable. So make sure you go through all these things. If you got some experience, you should have some chosen one because you used to work with them before. But if you're new on the game, you go through the one to give you the better rate, a shorter transit time, and a regular departure. So once you have the offer, you should make your choice. Now you go for the booking. So you need to book the date of the vessel you want to take. They got different departure. You choose the vessel. Also, when you choose that, then you have to introduce the booking, and so sadly you need to chase them again to confirm your booking, because if you you submit your application without chasing them, sometimes you'll be disappointed. You know that they didn't even take and come to your application, so you have to chase them. They will confirm your booking. When you confirm your booking, you gotta make sure because usually what happens is the vessel going, for example, on the 10th of the month, make sure you got everything ready by the 7th of the month. Otherwise, because usually give you just 3 days to be sure you comply with all the rules, and then you make sure you get your vessel. If you're not ready on the 7th, and you come on the 8th or 9th, I don't think they're going to take your cargoes. So make sure you work hard to make sure everything is be done by your clear agent. Make sure you comply with all the documents on time for the vessel to take your cargo into account, your boxes into account, and you go. And one thing as well, when you have to confirm your booking, make sure they deliver your boxes on time. This also is not that easy that said, because what I noticed when is the campaign for the big, once is the campaign, all the big trader firms, they almost books all the cargoes, all the boxes. So it's very rare for you as a small actor to get some boxes sometime. So you really have to fight hard to get some boxes to come to your warehouse. So and sometimes as well you got bribery involved, because people working for shipping line, they want to make money. They really feel like, oh, there's no boxes for you. You had to go. We can't give you any boxes. They're all gone. So they want you to give them some money. So don't get involved on that. I advise you don't to start this, because you're going to make the marketing for everyone. So it says that it's your right. You make a booking, have it confirm you need some boxes. So they'll send the boxes to your warehouse. When the boxes come, make sure you do the book, you do the stuffing on time, and then make sure the shipping line as well bring some tracks or some engine to take your container on time, because this as well is not easy, because they will tell you the vessel is going on the 10th, the terminal will close by the 8th or the 9th. If you're not ready on time, this is going to lead to extra costs because you were not ready on time, or fully you're going to miss a vessel. And you can't afford to miss a vessel, because you got a contract you had to go by, and you already tell your supplier, already done everything, the vessel will leave it on this date. You can't come back again to say, no, I missed the vessel. I think the logistic part is a very difficult part. It requires a lot of commitment. We want to step ahead of the game to make sure you don't miss anything. Make sure the booking is done on time. Make sure the boxes are delivered on time. Make sure you supervise everything done correctly. Also, when you give a date to ask the shipping line to come take your cargo, it had to be done. So your team had to deliver on work properly. Don't leave it the last minute, start running and wait until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning at night. So they had to do the stuffing on time. And then when the stuff is done, the shipping line will bring the big engine to take away your boxes and then send them to the port. And then there the vessel will go. When you done your part was to bring the boxes in, stuff them up, and send your boxes on the terminal. That from that point on, there's nothing to do with you anymore. Then something it will happen. Even the terminal will have some problem. It could be a congestion on the port. The vessel will be accumulating. I take for example for the port of Abidjan. The vessel will be leaving Tema port. So the next stop will be the port of Abidjan. Before coming to Abidjan, Ivorian water, there could be a congestion. And then we say, okay, because of the congestion, we can't stop here. We're going to pass Abidjan port. We're going to carry all the way to Tangier in Morocco. So you might lose your box and your contract like that. It's got nothing to do with you. Simply because of the conjunction, they simply cancel the stop, and then you lost a lot. So, you have to take the vessel, and the shipping line that have regular departure, and then you can rely on them to have, to do a good job. And help pray as well, there's no conjunctions, because when a conjunction, even the port can do nothing, the shipping line can do nothing. Just send an email to let you know your boxes are here with us, but there's a conjunction at the port, and the next vessel we won't come on time, and we got nothing to do. We need to wait for the next vessel. So this kind of silly stuff happening all the time. It had impact on you. So pray that there's no those kind of conjunction problem at the port. Also, when the vessel arrive, if you like, the vessel just arrive at the port, just pray that the agent also on the ground that will take your boxes. Because, for example, the vessel arrive, they can take all together at the port of Abidjan, maybe 800 boxes. They will go for the big actors. They will go for the big ones. If they took all the big ones and they reach the limit, they will tell you, we can't take your boxes, wait for next vessel. That's kind of silly thing can happen to you all the time. So, pray that they'll take your vessel. They take your boxes. If they took your boxes as well, make sure, pray as well, that the departure from the port of Abidjan, from the port as well, had to be effective. That really that the vessel leaving the port on time. They will say, okay, we'll leave it by the 10th of the month. And for some reason, that we stay until the 20th. So we're going tomorrow. And then you're going to be waiting days, and it could be a delay for the departure. So take a vessel that will, the shipping will have regular departure, the respect the departure. And so once it leaves your country, another point that could be could give you a headache, because you follow up your container, see, because you speak your end buyer telling that the vessel just left Abidjan, they left the port, you should be there 10, 20, or 40 days, so you track the vessel. Sometimes they can leave Abidjan, they go to the port after Tangier, or in Morocco, and stay there for much longer. I know the headache. You're tracking your vessel, your cargo, and then you haven't updated that. You got to Tangier and you stay there for, it says normally in Tangier port, they'll stay 3 days or 2 days and they carry on. But sometimes it could be in Tangier for 10 days, 20 days. And you don't understand what's happening. It could be conjunction, it could be, for some technical issues, the vessel will stay there. After they leave Tangier, they will carry on. For example, you're going all the way to Vietnam. They can arrive to Vietnam, to Singapore port. And from there, you got massive transshipment. You can carry on all the way to Ho Chi Minh port, Van Tang port. And there, in Singapore, they could stay there for a bit longer. So logistic is a backbone of your business, and there's a lot of scenario could happen on the way up. This give you headache really, because you invest a lot of money, you want the vessel, your partner, your end buyer get the vessel, it's good as soon as possible, and you're gonna make, you can talk about the way things work, and then we can carry on and grow the relationship, have a better deal after that. But when those kind of things, you may lose the money, a lot of headache. So logistic is very important. The shipping lines are very important. Be 2 step ahead of the game. Make sure you got good clear agent that know what they're doing, that can do all the paperwork as well. That's an element important. All the paperwork, do all the declaration on time, because the customs sometimes they ask you to have a declaration on time. We want your vessel, we need your all the paperwork ready, 5 days before, for we give you all the authorization to load your boxes and, to go, to be able to go. So make sure the clear agent as well is someone having enough experience to go through all the government, local procedures, to fill up to stick all the point, stick all the point. Then you can have the okay. to be able to export your goods. So you see, you work hard with the farmers and bushes. You have a sleepless night there. You were, oh my god, so difficult. But still, you work hard with the trucks. They take the good all the way from the farms, all the way to Abidjan, to the big port, and you say, okay, now I've done the harder part. I tell you, that's nothing, because from that point on, you give it to the shipping line, and the shipping line, that you got nothing to do. You just have to ensure, everything happened. They inform you. And I didn't finish, because one of the points, like, when the vessel left the port, you had to do paperwork. Don't forget, you have to pay, for the document, against the document. So you need to have the bill of lading. You have the certificate origin. You have the phytosanitary document, the load document, and then after you go, your packing list and everything, you send your invoice, get paid. So when the vessel leave, then you gotta go to the shipping line with the proof that we as soon as the vessel leave, they will send an email to confirm that your vessel just left, confirm your vessel, all the boxing numbers, that your vessel just left, your boxer just left. So then you have the confirmation. That you go to the shipping line, ask them for the draft bill. With the draft bill, you go through all the packing lists. Make sure you double check correctly your document, because if you make a mistake in your document on the bill, on the boxing numbers, anything like that, you're gonna cost you a lot of money to fix this problem. So make sure you take someone that have many experience to check your document. Make sure you double check your document correctly, because if you make a mistake, you're going to cost you a lot of money to fix it. As soon as you issue the original bill, to fix it, you need to send it back. They will have to cancel it and do another bill. So make sure you got someone that have many experience, someone very calm. Even myself, sometimes I can't work with the bill because there's small numbers, they get mixed around, and make sure you get right. And someone have experience dealing with the documents. So you check everything, the vessel left. As soon as vessel left, you can introduce, you have the draft, you confirm the document, all the details are correct, the packing list, the seal numbers, the container numbers, the weights, everything has been done correctly, the net weight, the cross weight have been confirmed. So then you confirm the shipping line that will give you a final drive, you confirm they will issue now the bill. When you have the bill, that's the main important document. Then you do other document coming after, you get paid. Sadly, as well, this part of making a joke to make could be a headache as well. You know, document you think, okay, for 1 month I'll be working very hard. None of my vessel are left, so the document should be done as soon as possible for me to introduce submit my invoice to be paid. It could be another headache. It could be there in the shipping line. They say no, the system is not working correctly. The system is down. You need to wait. We don't have anything. Also, they will only issue you the bill if the vessel left. Imagine if there's a delay with the shipping line, the departure is delayed. You can't do nothing. You just have to wait until the vessel leaves. Then before you start introduce your bill. So this, you go together. And also when the vessel left as well, they had to actualize the system. It could take some time. You're on a hurry to get paid. So it could be headed back and forth many days at the shipping line until you got your bill. And when you got your bill, you need to chase as well to get the certificate of origin. That's why they choose a good clear agent with many years experience, that you know the network, you have a good contact around to get the document done as soon as possible. Okay, this is a quick video about the logistic, the part of the logistic on the game. Is a backbone. Without them, you can't do anything. They play a really good, important role, and although like any actor in a game, they got a good side and a bad side, and for your staff, things that you can control. You got bad actors as well, among those people that want to do some bribes and make money because they think that, you know, they want to get money. They get paid, and they still they want bribe from the client as well. So don't encourage those people. pray that you got a good relationship with your shipping line or your clear agent. They will help you a lot to advance in your game. So this is a quick video about the shipping the logistic team, comprised of the warehouse team, comprised of the shipping line, comprised of the clear agent, comprised of the tracks, all those people. They're key element, key partners in your job. It's just very exciting. What I like in my business is something, it's not something boring. Every day is something new to deal with. It's a headache, but it's a very charming, it's a very nice side of the game that it's not a boring job. It's a very exciting job, a lot of things to do every day, and it's exciting stuff. Thank you.